Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry. Let's get back to it. We have a few things we want to keep an eye on. One is coal. Looks like that is starting to resolve itself. So our brickworks has the coal that it needs. I turned off the coal makers. How about rubber plant? Looks like we have another issue here where I need to set the keep full just so they supply coal to these loose storages. Diesel looks good. Rubber looks good, I imagine. Let's take a look. Yeah, tons of rubber. In fact, we can turn off one of these. Let's pause that and save the workers. Maybe they'll do something different for us. Over here, we probably need more loose storages, but at least these are full enough that we're producing iron plates. That all looks good. We have our massive food storage array being built. We're about ready to put down another big row. So we'll let that go. Looks like the farms are working. They've been able to unload their inventories, but they're pretty full. So we want to get that storage array online so we can maximize our food production, especially here when we don't have a ton of people just yet. Got 448, room for 560, tons of headroom on housing. That's all good. We got 32 free workers, tons of unity. Occurs to me, why don't we, let's use some unity and that'll save power, right? So it ignores the electricity requirement. Let's put these pump jacks on boost. 2 of them on boost and then pause the other one. We can use up some of this unity we're accruing and save electricity in the process. Maybe the rubber factory would be another place we could do that same thing. We're still positive in the Unity. What else? What about a lab? Can we run that on Unity? Nope. Doesn't look like we can boost those. I'm just trying to save some electricity. Or save some diesel fuel and stuff. What else could we boost that we'll remember? In fact, we might be able to get by with one guy boosted. Let's pause this. Let's unboost. Pause that. Maybe one would be enough. We'll see. We'll see. I may be creating problems for myself later just to save a little bit of fuel. And what else could we boost? These are all balanced. I'd have to boost all of this. I kind of want to get Unity into the negative, to tell you the truth. Let's, this guy's lacking iron still. What's going on with iron? I see the warnings. We'll get to those. I was kind of hoping this would self-resolve over here. We could throw another excavator on. That's got iron. That guy has iron. A little. I want to see this full. This like full of iron. Wonder what we need to do. If we need to get another truck on this. No, trucks look fine, right? Looks like we might need another excavator. Let's do it. Let's do it. Eventually we'll need them anyway. Excavators can make their way over there from here. So we'll add an excavator. It occurs to me this building should be paused when we're not building stuff. Let's get an excavator and a couple more pickups while we're at it. In fact, maybe another excavator after that. Let that run. Okay, let's see what the warnings are. Vegetables we know about. We're building storage for them. Believe me, we're going to have plenty of storage. We could use Unity for that if we have the construction parts. We don't have the construction parts yet. But we'll get iron going. We have to route a belt for electronics and rubber. Small excavator has no reachable designations. What is this mess? What happened here? Is this the ramp I built? It's not the ramp I envisioned. Let's see. Although it's working. So that is good, but there's something wrong with the designations. Let's clear all the designations. That's not how you clear them. This way and this way. And let's fix this ramp. Looks like we're almost there. We can get these guys terraforming somewhere else. Just like this, fellas. Okay, now they're happy. They'll clear that out. And then this ramp is going to allow us to just bulldoze all this land flat. It's going to get us soil, or it's going to get us dirt for the brickworks. And it's going to get us some rock and stuff for kind of expanding our terrain here. And it's going to get us coal, I think eventually, right? There's coal under there. Coal in them there hills that we can tap into. Does it tell us, does it tell us how big that deposit is? Somewhere. I thought there might be a place where it would indicate just how much there actually is there. Can we? Yeah, I don't know. There probably is somewhere in the display here. Show me how much coal remains in this deposit, but I don't see it offhand. Don't really need to know, but it'd be kind of, I'm a little curious. And then we mess with this designation too, right? Okay, this guy's complaining. Yeah, we messed with these mining designations, I think, last episode. Let's fix this up. We had like a kind of a collapse issue or something. Let's do flat designation at level 9. So I'll take out all these 8s. And let's see if we can keep these guys digging at level 9. I think that's safe to collapse in this area. Now that we have the other ramp. Boom. Then once this ramp is done, I think I can do these, but I can go next to them for now. So that should give these guys plenty to mine. Coal. Do we need another excavator on coal? We might. Yeah, coal is doing great was doing great over here, I should say. We may want another excavator. Can they get there? I think what I'm going to do is put another vehicle depot down over in this area. Actually, right here. Maybe I'll leave a little room for I don't want to be right on the deposit. Let's put up the... Yeah, let's go over here somewhere. Boom. Put up the vehicle depot here. It's just, this is just a way for me to avoid having to put the ramps in. I'm not crazy about how the ramps look and how much space they take up. So I'm going to avoid them for a while, but eventually we're going to make use of them because we're going to have to. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to. All right, ship weapons is done. Let's take a look at what we need to do to build them. Guns front. Boom. Continue with the modifications. Yes. Okay, remember the mechanical parts we were storing up and the iron? This is why. So that should be built pretty quick. Then we can do the rear guns and we can do the ship armor, which is being researched right now. The ship weapons, we'll just dismiss that. How are we looking on everything? Diesel is looking good. Food's looking good. It says 17 months, but we know we have a lot more than that. Ooh, let's do our food array. The other half of this thing. It's a little silly. A little bit overkill. But it's one less thing to worry about. And we know we're making surplus food right now, so let's store it up. It's one less death spiral we need to worry about. We know our farms are producing surplus right now, at least at our current population level. Like this guy is complaining he doesn't have anywhere to dump his food. So we'll belt these guys around. These are vegetables, so they can all go on a regular conveyor. Oh, I gotta fix that, right? See you later, belt. This one too. That looks a little nicer. All right. And we won't hook this up till they're all built. We have a water array we've never patched in. Let's do that right now. It's ready to go. We're going to get upgraded pipes. We have throughput issues right now, but let's do this. What we can do is tear out... You know what? I think we can use this as a buffer and still have this pass through. Let's see if that works. So you into you. That's fine. And then can you squirt out of here and join back up, or is it going to complain? No, it likes it. It says it's okay. That's fine. That'll give us an extra buffer for water coming from the well. These guys. That water all feeds in kind of to our main line. More storage over here. Feeds the brickworks. We're a little constrained on the level 1 pipes, but that'll change as we get the upgrades. The other thing I wanted to do, though, is I want this well water coming from the pumps to go direct, to be able to bypass the storage and all this and go straight to the farms. So that is this pipe here. And maybe we can just leverage this one underneath and see if we can join up to that one. Basically, we want this to connect to that. Pretty sure this won't work because I've tried this before. Yeah, too close to a connector. It tries to do all kinds of crazy things. That's too hideous to even contemplate. I think there's a spot over here, actually. We can go from here up to there. Let's do it. What that does, this little bypass, allows me to send water directly to the farms. So here's the well water coming from our pumped wells. Boom, boom, boom. Through this pipe here. Down and then into the main. Joins all this water collector water. And goes into storage and then comes back out and goes back down here and then makes its way out to the farms. This allows me to bypass that whole storage and just send water if we need it. Send it urgently straight out to the farms from the water pumps. That's what that does. So this will slowly fill. I've just got I have one pump going, and that's all we need. That's all we need. We're fine on water. This is more for saving for the future in case we run into drought conditions. But right now, everything's looking beautiful. I think we've got plenty of water. Let's take a quick look at coal supplies. Okay, this is doing well. Iron's still a problem. Let's get that excavator assigned. That'll be to here. Boom. Kind of surprised. But I guess we did put up another iron smelting operation for those vehicle parts. Okay, water's routed. We've got more food storages being constructed. Now let's do the mega belt. I'm going to warn you ahead of time. This is going to look ugly. And we will probably rework it once we do more terraforming on the land. We can make it look nicer. Right now, we just need to wiggle belts all over the place. Let's, I know I want to cut through here. I'm going to stick close to the coast. We might be able to traverse this, but I don't know. I'm a little dubious about the sand building on it. It's not super stable. So what we want to do, got a pipe to contend with. How's this water supply? Good. That's just from rain. So we're making out okay over here for the electrolysis. Let's take these electronic components. And how do we want to do this? Is there a middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a middle. Boom. In fact, maybe we can hug this wall. I'll show you what I'm thinking. In fact, if we stay at this height, we might be able to get the rubber. The stack on top of this belt. We'll see. This is going to be a little crazy. It's going to be a little crazy. Be prepared for a little bit of crazy. All right, I'm going to build here and just connect these up so I don't forget. You to you and you to you. These are, again, electronics. And we need to run this crazy belt all the way along the coast. It's going to be a little nutty, but we're doing it. We have a lot of construction part twos, and we have a lot of rubber. So I don't think we're going to run into problems. This might be a spot in the video where you want to hit fast forward because it's going to take me a minute. You can hit the L key. If I don't manage to edit this out, skip ahead. But I need to run this belt all the way along the coast. This is going to save us a ton of trucking. It is going to cost electricity to run this belt. So it's not like belts are free kind of thing. But it's going to save our truck fleet from having to make these huge long trips, or at least a bunch of them. And again, we're going to do electronics on the lower level belt here. This is our lower level belt. Not sure if trucks can get under this or not. And then on top, I'm hoping to run a belt with rubber. We'll see if we can pull it off. Can I get around these trees somehow? Should have marked these for deletion sooner. Or harvesting, I should say. And we'll make this belt, we'll likely make this belt look nicer down the road. We have a ton of terraforming to do. It occurs to me, yeah, we're going to have to change parts of this belt to put them under a ramp, right? When we get excavators down here, because I'm basically blocking off anything to the right of this belt from excavators being able to access it. I don't even know if our tree harvester can get through underneath here. All right, we're getting near the first stop here where we need to actually drop these parts off. We have a choke point for vehicle traffic. And you can see there's a lot of vehicles moving through here. So I need to think about how do I want to route this belt. I think I might do something like this. Let's just see. We'll do that for now. That gets electronic parts or electronics into our maintenance production chain. Maintenance still looking good at 98%. Okay, now I've got complaints. I think the issue... Oh, we've blocked these. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This one will shut off. No truck import or export. Trucks can still get to here, I think. Oh, of course, that one's not getting anything at the moment. But trucks are complaining that they can't get to this building, which I'm kind of surprised. Where are you wanting to go that you can't? Way over there. That's accessible. So I think the issue is this conveyor right here. Let's rip it up and see if this all clears. We're going to have to get creative. I think it's this, actually this one probably. Yeah, this one here. Let's take this up. Yeah, see, vehicles are having no problems now. We got a big choke point here. Let's, we'll come up with some other solution. It's just part of the terrain, challenge of the terrain, but we'll solve it. I know there's a solution. I think we need to... Oh, man. Yeah, it's hard. That's a real choke point. Let's mark a fill designation. This is 3 high. I'm not crazy about filling 3 high, but we'll do it. Just to help our problem a little bit. Okay, mine control has no designations in its area. Oh, that's our ramp is done. Let's put these guys to work. Okay, let's take a break from the belt for a second. That is being constructed, actually. The length is kind of killing us electricity-wise with all these zigzags and stuff, but is what it is. We'll take it. Okay, let's get our terraforming crew back in action. We'll get rid of these designations. Let's grab the mining designations. This can all clear out, and let's clear out the old ramp designation. That's not needed. And then this terraforming designation we'll take out. And now, can trucks get over here safely? Let's take this off and eyeball it. What we want to do, we have some dirt here. If we look, this is all a +1. I want to get everything you see here, all of this terrain down to +1. Right, but I need to make sure trucks can actually get over here. Right now, I think we have a little ramp here that's allowing them to do it. So, but I want to move that ramp to over here. So let's try doing a couple things. And we need to be a little careful because we have the ground kind of collapsing in on the mine. So I actually have some fill designations that are just going to keep filling and the miners are just going to keep taking it out. So let's pull that back. But I'd like to have this area slowly work its way down to level 1. And have the ramp be along this side. Let's see, how does our coal deposit look? Yeah, see, we even want to get closer. Let's extend the fill designation out here, level 1. Let's extend this out so we have room to do our ramp. And then basically we want to carve down an area to get to level 1. In the short term, we're going to have to leave this little ramp here where my cursor is. This ramp is going to have to stay. And we're going to have to be careful that we leave a path for trucks to come through here, right? This mining designation we have over here is going to collapse this hill down. So let's see, what can we do first? Maybe we need to take more of this area down to level 3. I think that's what we have to do. I need to push this land back so that our trucks have a way to get through here as this mining designation starts collapsing this ground. And then later, once this is filled up, we can move our ramp to go from level 3 down to level 1. We'll move the ramp over here to do that. So we can take up some of this fill designation. Hopefully this makes sense. I know it's kind of complicated. But the terraforming in this game is awesome. Man, one of the key features and a huge game dynamic. But yeah, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to push this back, this hillside back just to level 3. Because I'm anticipating that the ground here is going to collapse and cut off my trucks from getting to this whole fill area. Let's do that first. That means I kind of want to stay outside of the existing mining area for these guys. So let's do a couple things. I need to tighten up this guy's area. So you need to be a little more focused. Like that. Then I can do my mining designation level 3. We've got our new ramp, so we can chew back a lot of this without worrying about destroying the original ramp. All of that can come down. That's going to be our terraforming crew. You guys can go to town. So hopefully that makes sense. 2 mining designations. These guys are the coal-centric ones. They're deep in the ground mining the coal. These ones are doing terraforming, and the terraforming is going to help us get to the coal that's underground here too. So that's serving 2 purposes for us. And then they're going to fill over here. And eventually we're going to use this land. We're going to have a ramp to get down. And then eventually we'll expand this out to 1 above sea level. And then we'll stack dirt on top to take it to 2 above sea level. And then we can either put farms here or more factories or whatever we want. But it looks better with the dirt on top. And I think we're going to be fine with dirt. So that's that. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's turn off the layers and just verify that these guys are getting to work. Yep, dirt. That should help our brick situation in the near term, which is hurting for dirt. In fact, we may need to kick this guy back on. Let's do it. That's the beacon. Let's get this excavator going again. Boom, and give him or her a couple trucks. Boom, 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 boom. How are we doing on trucks? 60 out of 70. How are we doing on time? We're okay. Our food storage is almost ready to hook up. We have 2 more left to build. How's iron? Has that rebounded at all? Dirt's a problem. We're going to solve that. Iron, we have some. Not as much as I would like. We put another excavator on. They're all moving. They seem to have enough trucks. Once they chew away their current mining designation, we'll push this down to level 1. I can see our little land bridge is being built, so that's good to see. We have another bridge here, land bridge. It's taken forever to fill. They just don't like it. Must be too far away. Maintenance looks good. Unity looks incredible. In fact, we should be using more Unity to save electricity. What can we put on Unity? Something that's running all the time. Maybe the construction part 1 stuff? So let's do that. It's crazy not to make use of it. We're just wasting Unity right now. And I'm going to pause a couple of these. I think these pretty much double it up, right? 12. We get 12 parts per minute boosted, 6 unboosted. So 2 boosted is like having 4 unboosted, right? Let's do the same thing on this side. We'll boost a couple of these guys. Boost. Boost. That takes away their electricity requirement. And it allows me to pause these, which means right now we're not spending any electricity. Oh, wait, these are manuals. That doesn't make sense. Let's not boost these. I want to use boost so that we don't have to use electricity, but the manual assemblies don't don't use electricity. Oh man, my bad. My bad. That's embarrassing. To edit that out. We do have... Oh, those are manuals too. Where's electrics? Down here, right? These guys are already backed up. What are you guys waiting on? Waiting on mechanical parts. What's the story? Iron, right? Yeah, these guys are waiting on iron, I think. We are splitting the iron supply here. Why don't we boost... Yeah, these guys don't take electricity either. None of these do. Where's my electricity usage, guys? Maintenance? Yeah, maintenance. Boost that. Boost. And why don't you shut down a couple? Boom. Boom. That'll save some electricity. Yeah, I'm not using much electricity, am I? Okay, looks like we're starting to run low on fuel. I'm going to need to bring these guys up again. At least 1 more pump, probably. This guy's waiting on what? Yeah, waiting on oil. Let's bring one of these up. Boost it. That is a consumer of electricity. Rubber production looks... that could be improved, right? Let's boost this guy. He uses electricity. Boom. Doubles the throughput while consuming Unity. Also ignores the electricity requirement. I like it. Fuel looks okay there. This guy we could... Doesn't take electricity, right? This distiller. We'll keep an eye on it. I think this will recover. I think we were just starved out on oil. So we'll let that run. Still waiting on construction parts over here for that. Okay, we're slowly filling the water reservoir. We can put that in a boost, right? That takes electricity. Just trying to use up Unity. We're still in the positive. We've got a ton of it. Might as well use it where we can use it. Tree harvester needs trees. Let's take care of that. Maybe along the coast. Here where we're putting belts. Speaking of which, we should probably get back to that work. Okay, yeah, this is where we're trying to get parts into here and continue this belt on. Let's see what I can do. This may look a little weird. I think what I want to do... Let's see what we can do with these parts. It's interesting that it shows the mining designation. Do I have the layers on or something? Yeah, turning on the flat conveyor builder, it brings up the mining designations and field designations. That's interesting. Not sure I like it. Okay, up. Oh yeah, we said we were going to try and stay one down. Okay, boom. Bring this guy across. We have the fill here. That's helping quite a bit. Boom. Wiggle this belt around. It's fine. We're not going to terraform in this area for a bit. Okay, hopefully trucks can get underneath there. Now we need to connect this guy up. I'm okay with that. Okay, electronics and electronics. That is on the verge of being belted and connected, right? Let's quick build a couple of these guys. And then we can turn off. It should shut off on its own, the truck delivery of these. So no longer using trucks to deliver electronics to those. Look at the backup here. This is nice. It's almost like its own warehouse. The belt itself acts as a warehouse. Unfortunately, it does take power. Quite a bit. We can't boost it either. And let's see what's going on over here. Still seem a little light on copper, right? Did I not scale this out like I thought I did? I guess they're all humming along. So yeah, it's fine. It's just slow. We've got a supply here that's going to belt out. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. This is going to save a lot of trucking time. Okay, let's get the rest of them routed. We need to get electronics over here. I think we're at a point where we can come straight across. Let's keep going. Conveyors. We want to keep this up a certain height because we're going to stack belts on top of this, we think. tempted to add 2 more storages. Do you think this is all our construction part stuff? If we run out of copper, it'd be nice to have some extra time. Let's see if we can do that. I'm going to pause it. I know there's a planning mode, but I'm just going to use this pause because it's a little easier. And belt. And I don't know that I care. Trucks can get through on the outside. Bear with me while I place this. I think that's kind of where... No, not in the middle. Here into there. Boom. And then this guy gets set to electronics. Boom. Hit play. I think that's good, actually. And while I'm at it, I think I'm going to add a storage for another storage here for wood. Why not? Make things look symmetric. Wood, and then I guess we have to put fill here. This one, we don't need to do that anymore. In fact, this one, we can take that off. Should be fine with the belts. Here come the parts. Some are going in there. This one has 2 storage. That's fine. This was a choke point. We started doing a little bit of fill there, and that took care of that problem. I like it. Where else? Electronics. Not there. That's our construction part 2s. Oops, I'm upside down here. What are we doing on these? Pretty good still. These guys are a little lacking because of our huge construction projects over here. Almost done. Almost done. Not quite. A little water backup supply is starting to fill up. That looks good. Just looks like we need more lab equipment. We might be waiting on electronics. Let's get that routed. Yeah, where's the next stop for electronics? We have the maintenance done. Construction part 2s is under construction, but should be done. And I guess it's just connecting up to this belt way over here is the last stop. Can we find a way to snuggle in under this wood belt? Is that 3 high? I think we might be able to make that work. Let's try it. And then we're going to join up with rubber next. We're going to rubber and then come up on top of this belt and go the whole way back. Maybe I'll do that between episodes. That's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, conveyors, back to it. Dude, I don't see any warnings. Trucks are extremely busy, but this is going to help that problem quite a bit. The belt we're putting down right now is going to help that truck busy problem. Sorry for my camera work here. Let's go up. Someday I'll remember the Q and the E. Keep hitting them backwards. Oh man, that's awesome. We can go right under this belt. It's as if I planned it, but I didn't. Yeah, that's going to work perfect. Oh, man, I like it. I like it. I like it. We could cut through here, or we could cut through here. This is kind of the... I could get really clever. Let's see. Let's continue under this belt. It is going to cost us a little more electricity. I think trucks can get under this height, right? Hope so. We'll snuggle underneath this guy. Under this belt. In fact, we can... That's as far as we can go. We're going to have to bring it back. That seems like a reasonable spot to do it, right? Then maybe... Bear with me. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I know what I want to do. I'm just trying to get the right camera angle and tell what I'm doing. I can't rotate it. Oh, there we go. I want you there, but I don't want to snap. And then I want you to come up. Again, I hit the wrong one. E for height. I gotta try and remember that. And I guess we could do that, or we can maybe hug this bell too. It looks a little better. And then connect up. Of course, it's probably not going to want to connect. Do I need... Are you high enough? You are. There's just one extra little nugget. All right. That goes there. Let's chew back one of these little segments of belt. Okay, that's deconstructing. Oh, why don't you want to connect? R? Let them snap. That may have actually been the problem. May not have had to deconstruct that belt. I'm not sure. That looks good. I like it. You can call it spaghetti. I can call it beautiful. That is better than I hoped. A lot better than I hoped. Okay, let's make sure I pick the recipe on this guy. Yep. Construction part 1s we're waiting on. Those are all set to wood. Looks good. Iron's okay. Still not great. I want to see these full. All of these full. Kind of wondering if I should have run 2 belts too. Wonder if I could go... Not a lot of room to double up on these belts. It's backed up here. So in theory, should be fine. All right, that is the electronics belt. How's our fuel doing? Okay, I'm starving myself out unnecessarily. Let's get this guy going. And let's put a couple of these guys on boost. Rubber is good. Let's get these distillers in action. Yeah, these guys should start smoking. Not sure why we're not seeing the exhaust smoke come out of this one. There it goes. That'll recover our diesel. Where are we at on diesel? 194, 190. Our ship, we need to add more to it. Let's do the guns in the rear. Continue on that. We have no research selected. Ship armor was completed. Nice. I want to get it armored up before we go out and start taking the battle to the pirates. That's going to be pretty sweet. Okay, what else? What else? Research. We got to pick research. Boom. What do we want? Pipes, right? We kind of want to increase the pipe throughput. We know that's an issue. Where are we? Okay, these are all done. We have edicts. That's kind of useful. Burner, I'm guessing this is going to be an important component of our factory design. Get a bunch of stuff. Depot, that's going to allow us to bring in oil and wood. Let's do that one first. Storage 2, I think we can get by with what we have right now. Vehicles, we have room for 10 more. So we've got a little bit of time. Biofuel's kind of cool. Power generation, that's... power generation's pretty serious. Let's do that one next. And then maybe these edicts. How's that? And then we'll decide... Oh, pipes 2. Kind of want that too. I'm going to add that to the queue. We may readjust the queue. But at least we have several researches selected. Do we have a backup on parts? Not yet. Lab equipment. We could boost. Oh, we didn't connect up one more belt of our lab equipment. That's embarrassing. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about that. How can I get you connected in? I guess I'm going to have to go ugly. Let's do a quick one on this. Unity is now in the negative. That's fine. We'll burn through some of that stored up Unity. All right, research is going to increase. My bad, that's a little embarrassing. Little embarrassing. Do they have what they need? Look at these crazy belts. That's our construction parts on the bottom going. They get fed in on this side. Boom, 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 boom. And then our electronics, we're on the verge of getting them belted. Here they come. Hard to see. It looks like a coil of wire or something. Wish we could zoom in a little bit more, and I wish we could pull back a little bit more. We'll zoom out. Electronics, here they come on the belt. Being delivered. No more trucks. Awesome. There'll be more coming, too, as these guys fill up. Oh, man, we're looking a little short, aren't we? What's going on? Thought we had a whole big mess of them. Here they come. Yeah, here they come. This will fill up and back up, probably. Maintenance is okay. We're only running one maintenance building boosted. That's kind of cool. We have a bunch of mechanical parts cached up, which is nice. Okay, farm still complaining. Let's see, did that get built? Let's do that, and then we'll call it an episode. Let's get this belt done. Then we'll call it. Lots of progress. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going pretty darn good in my view. Did I double belt these? Yeah. Let's, we'll let these guys do their thing. Double belt them. Deconstruct. Yeah, Unity's looking pretty good. Quick deliver, and then we only have one belt to come out of here, so double belting may not really matter, but I think I need to chew this back a bit to have this look nice. I can't make the jump. Let's see, we'll take off a few of these. See if that helps. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Be nice if it had a support there, but looks all right. Quick deliver this. Okay, we have storage for dozens more, right? No, thousands more food, vegetables, just vegetables. That will allow these farms to drain out their inventory. That one's almost empty. This one has almost full. This one is full, almost. And this one has a bunch of inventory too. All that can drain out into these storages. And we will have food for days. Now, food for months. It's not going to show the increased months of supply. That's the one downside of storing them in warehouses or unit storages as opposed to the food markets. But food markets, again, they take people. So to store all this food in food markets would consume a bunch of people that are just sitting there serving up our citizens. Limestone we need to get to at some point. Water is filling up. We're going to get the upgraded pipes. We have that queued up in the research tree. Let's see. We have pickups complaining. Oh, man. What? Where do you want to go? Here. Okay, yeah. We need to turn these off. So truck import, export off. Let's see if the eyedropper works for this. You to you. I really don't want trucks doing anything. Maybe I'll leave one where they can do it. But I don't think we want trucks doing things. Okay, yeah, that solved that one. Excavator's complaining about a designation. Ooh, nice. Okay, iron's done here. Let's fix this and then we'll call it an episode. Man, this is going on forever. 3. We're down at level 1 here. Let's, don't want my iron guys doing dirt because we're short on iron. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to pull this back. Yeah, get rid of the noise. Boom. We'll leave the fill designation as best we can over here. Pull this back. What I mean by not getting distracted is I want to bring all of this down to just 1 above sea level. But there's a bunch of dirt here, and I don't want my key iron guys playing with the dirt. We'll set up another mine designation, just like we did in the coal area for that. They're going to take off a little. So, but I want them to go down, bring all this down to level 1 where there is iron. Boom. And then I suppose we can do a fill designation. Well, we'll wait till this gets filled up. Then we'll try and fill in more of this water. There's no, I think a few episodes ago, we discovered, or maybe I did it between episodes, there's no ore deposits where there's water, right? So even if this water doesn't go very deep, there's no iron underneath. However, I think what we're going to do is fill in this area, and then we may dive in deep. We may still have to dig, fill it and then be able to dig underneath kind of thing. If that makes any sense. So we can get at the deeper deposits of this iron. There's some iron sticking up above the surface, but I believe due to the height of these bars, there's iron way deep underneath. But I think we have to fill first and then dig. It's kind of weird. I don't totally understand how the water is going to work. So that's the approach I'm going to take. Fill in, and then we'll dig really deep. And this will be a huge mining site over here with all this iron. Tons, look at this. Tons of iron. And then we have, yeah, iron. I guess that's nothing on top. That's just showing nothing, or showing how deep it is. And then someday, we're going to get to the limestone. In fact, there's some mixed in here, it looks like. But that's all good. Okay, that's taken care of. What else? What else? Anything burning? I don't see any error messages. Unity's still fine. We're burning through it, but we're saving diesel. How much more oil do we have underneath? We still have more than half left in this oil deposit. The next thing we want to do next episode is a few things. We want to get the ship armored up. We do that now. Armor plating. Continue. Yep. So that's going. We want to start fighting pirates, and we want to get back on the map and repair this guy. Not enough crew. Wonder why that says not enough crew. We'll get to this next episode. We want to fix the oil rig if it's not already fixed. Yeah, we need to deliver parts. Should be able to do that. And then the same thing over here. Start repairs. Boom. And I think we need to load parts on the ship here. Yeah, here's the parts for the oil rig, I believe. And let's start loading parts for the sawmill too. Get all that stuff loaded up on our ship. Get the armor, and then we will head out, take it to the pirates. Get our mining rig built and repaired for the offshore oil. Get the offshore sawmill built and done. And then research right now, if you look at the top of the screen, we've got the cargo depot is currently being researched. That is going to allow us to bring in cargo from afar. We only have one cargo ship, so we need to discover some more. The first one, the one we have, I think it is already repaired. We need to just, we'll probably use that one for oil, bringing oil in. And I think we're going to do it right here. Set up the cargo depot. We'll tear up this farm and then do oil processing here. But man, there's a ton to do. We got a lot done this episode. We do want to run a belt for the rubber, just like we did for the electronics. So that's on the list too. Maybe I'll do that between episodes. I'm not sure. It's a big, long run. I guess maybe I can do that while the cargo depot's being researched and our ship's being repaired. Maybe I'll at least make some progress between episodes. But yeah, for now, this is Glidercat. Finally, saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Captain of Industry. Special thanks goes to Glidercat channel members and patrons. Their contributions help make this content possible. If you would like to join that small but very appreciated group of people who are helping support the content here financially, there's links to do so in the description, and I would be grateful for the support. Trying to keep the channel alive until it grows enough so it can self-sustain itself on ad revenue, but right now it's still pretty small. But with that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.